Alright. Welcome back, everyone. We are continuing with our playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. Just a quick reminder, if you're new to the channel or following, I have no experience with Final Fantasy, so there's going to be a lot of missed references here and there. Just gotta bear with me through it. Also, ADHD, it's a real thing. I get distracted. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get real quiet. There's a bunch of conversations in my head. Other times, I'm blabbing about nothing. It's all about the fun. Let's make sure the stream is fully up. There we go. Looks like we're cool.
Take a seat, Clive. So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little mess, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
A way?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Okay. Okay, another form of like mini
I
mission.
suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Aww.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Okay. I don't like what you're insinuating, sir.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid in jail before this dame finds me?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance.
It depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep at...
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
Yeah, sure, why
That'll
not?
do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they
I'll let them know.
appreciate it. They're sitting over there.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I... You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I won't be long.
Let's go bring him some soup.
I'll have 2 plates.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. Well, in
Oh,
that
who
case,
cares
you
if
may
it
have
was?
whatever
I
you
just
require.
saved your whole
Take all the
village.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left what well? Don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Bread and wine is always enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we?
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was...
I know. I can't but...
You're free now. And the next...
Thank you.
Alright.
What happened?
Okay. What's up this way? Eastwise? Oh, we gotta go down.
There. Northbury.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Whoa.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
Clientele.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from down
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But...
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Why sunset?
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Okay, super nice person.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement. As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
What are you bleeding shit-a-bed bearer?
Well then, I suppose.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
I'm like, cool? I don't know.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust, and hopefully enough to keep now. I have
I get a cool badge.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only
You saw her before she disappeared.
she'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. He'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
Oh my.
Told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar.
You've been very...
Don't let him get away with this.
Oh, I'm gonna go murder somebody creepy.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
That's the day done then.
I've heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brandy?
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Yeah.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
Yannick.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as... There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as...
Okay.
Did one of them get on this side?
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
That's enough down here. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The Dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from... Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is...
Many traders stopped to peddle their way, but only one's been seen.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting. If you seek him out, the fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the Dame's broke.
Understood.
Oi, don't touch anything. Good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
What's this? A Branded? Where's your mark?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame.
Why, of course I have. What is it that she requires?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was an antique. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about... I stood firm, however.
And do you know where he went?
My customers aren't usually...
My thanks.
Not at all. I'll be sure and tell...
You are fortunate to have fallen into the Dame's good graces. But her influence...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Sick of Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Okay, we killed all the evil doggies.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. By the looks of things...
We both found who he was.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand that then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
He might not be rotting.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
Sick of trouble. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him! You know what to do. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Get him! You know what to do. You, branded, here, now! You're late.
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well... My, he's over that.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
What? Dude, smoke that kid. What? What in the evil children of the corn is going on?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him.
What's up here?
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. You're not one of us.
Sure I am.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him. You know what to do. Get him. Get him, boy. For what you've done. Get him. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Hiya. So I can't go in places. What did this give me? Gear. Oh, okay. Cool. And I was running.
frighten my son. You slow. That wolf was
Can I
trained.
just get rid of you?
Nor am I.
See, you're not. Well,
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
sir.
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first.
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Really don't want to leave them alive.
I'm wasting my time. I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial.
Are you
that much I
kidding
can
me?
do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here.
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Though I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when how can they think so little of sending us?
Simple. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For the help.
Okay. I like you.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
That seemed a little ominous, but okay. Oh, that's rad. We're just gone? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
if it was a message...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
We're level 23.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Intense music is intense.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Magic street lamp rock! Get your magic street lamp rock! Oh my.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Alright, let's go save it then. Alright, what do we got? Last thing. Drake's head. Pivotal moment.
nearly enough men here.
And it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Agreed.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Yes.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
I mean, we're gonna hurry, but we're also gonna look for loot. I mean, come on.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes
Men from the garrison. I swear this passage used to be secret.
enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. Stay down.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
No loot over here. Came up from that way. Nothing? Okay.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Okay.
Captain, to arms, men! And summon the cannoneer! At once!
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
Yeah.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
What?
Talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Oh.
Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! There, boy!
You feel like something in the air?
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Sick of Toggle! Get him! Sick of Toggle! My wounds, boy! Wait! Get him, boy!
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's gonna Kashik.
Poor Patch.
Save your pity.
Whoa.
You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
My wounds, boy! Get him, boy! Sick! There, boy! Get him, boy!
But in Smash.
There, boy! Get him!
Imperial Cannonair.
I'll never get used to that. The Kashik or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
I mean, it's a way for evil people to go.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared. Ah, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
The miners. The guards.
Too far gone. There's no monsters on them. All we can do now is put them out there, see?
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
What? He said you could call her Elizabeth. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an 8 o'clock would be it. Oh, mate, those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Right-yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Sick him, Torgal. It's over. You know what to do. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
Okay. All right.
There, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal.
Okay. Oh, I don't have like a local map? Ew. There we go.
No holding back. Get him. There, boy. Sick of talk. Get him.
new
I see they
sword.
replaced that wooden door with something a little...
Heck yeah.
Sturdy.
Oh, nice.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
1, 2, 3. Ah.
As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Mother, tell your crystal not to walk my way.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Cool. Let's make sure we have a save point here.
Oh no.
Maybe later. There, boy! Keep your distance, boy. Sick on top. Get him, boy!
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Well, it sure seems that way. Another room, another boss fight.
Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Don't let them get away! Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Get him, boy! There, boy! You know what to do. Over here. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of talk. You know what to do, boy. Not this time. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I've made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Yes, we'll just be extra sneaky. No one will even know we're here. Or I lied and everyone knows.
Where did that come from?
Everyone knows.
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Poor beast. I think it's gonna eat us for its lunch.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him. You know what to do.
Where's he off to now?
Sick of Torgal. There.
Clive, look out!
Over here. Get him. Get him, boy.
Whoa. Come on, man. There we go.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
A little help. There, boy. Too slow. Get him, boy. You know what to do. There, boy. Sick of trouble. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Gotcha. Angry Crystal Dragon is no more.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Nice. Alright. We're gonna do a save. And we're gonna call it right there, and we'll be back after a short break. Thanks, everyone.